Good morning, students. So last class I think you people have watched the video of synthetic fibers introduction, right? So we will be learning. Still the textbook is not reached, so please, when the textbook reaches, please go and collect it. Since the syllabus is changed, don't get the old textbook. Okay, so the chapter is about synthetic fibers and plastics. So it's a very interesting chapter. So plastic, that is, this mainly comes in the chemistry portion. Okay, so the clothes which we are wearing are made up of what? Fabrics, right? The fabrics that we are wearing, different kind of clothes, like cotton will be wearing, silk will be wearing, right? Nylon, right? The different kind of rayon. So there are different kind of clothes which we are wearing. So they are made up of what? Fabrics. These fabrics are made from the fiber obtained from natural or artificial source. That is the fabric which we are, the clothes which is made up of, no? Some are from the natural or some are from the artificial. Okay, can you name some natural fibers like cotton, right? So that is a one kind of natural fiber. Okay, the fibers are also used for making large variety of household articles, many articles like a chair or the vessels, right? Plates, like that kind of that. For that also we are using, for preparing the household articles also we are using the fiber. Make a list of some common articles made from the fibers. Try to separate them into those made from the natural fibers and those who made from the artificial fibers. Okay, so that is which are made from the, like, you know that some raw, right, which will be used for tying the things and all, no? So some will be made from the coconut husk, right? The coconut fiber is there, right? So some will be used to prepare. That is, you have to categorize it which are from natural, name of the article, whether they are from natural or artificial. Okay, what are the synthetic fibers? Okay, what are synthetic fibers means? We'll be seeing what does the synthetic fiber is telling about. Okay, see here, try to recall the uniform patterns found in a necklace beads joined with the help of a thread. Like we would have word, no, like this kind of necklace, right? Or try to join a number of paper clipped together to make a long chain. Is there a similarity? Is there any similarity between them? Like when we arrange like this, right? So what is the synthetic fibers we are going to see? Okay, before that, one experiment or activity. So you have seen like beads, no, which is made up of like a, this is made up of same bead, right? And the paper clip, this paper clip is also made up of what? All are made up of what? A same paper clip, right? That means different on, but it is all of having the same characteristics. A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance, or that is, this synthetic fiber is also, it is nothing but it is also made up of what? Small units. They will be combining together. Okay, and this small unit is actually a chemical substance. The small unit is what? Nothing but a chemical substance. Many such small units combine to form a large unit called polymer. Okay, so this is a small substance, like how the beads are there, no? Like that, this chemical substance, they will combine together and form a, which one? A large unit. So this large unit we are calling it as what? Polymer. Okay, so what is a synthetic fiber? It is a chain of a small unit. Okay, it's a chain. It's a chain means connecting one or connecting one over, right? So this small units will connect one over another and that will form a larger unit. Okay, so this large unit we are calling it as what? Polymer. What we are calling that? Polymer. The word polymer comes from two Greek words. Poly means many and mer means part or a unit. So a polymer is made up of many repeating units. The same unit, right? Repeating unit. When they combine together and form a larger unit, they are called what? Polymer. So many units will be calling it as what? A polymer. That single unit, that the polymer, no, polymer is made up of many units, right? That the single unit, that we'll call it as monomer. What we'll call that? A monomer. Polymer occurs in a nature also, like cotton, for example, is a polymer of cellulose. Okay, cellulose is mainly produced from the plants. Okay, so this cellulose only will combine together and form which one? A cotton. Cellulose is made up of what? Large number of units of glucose units. Then type of synthetic fibers. That is first one we are going to see about rayon. Okay, You have read in the class 7 that the silk fiber obtained from a silkworm was discovered in China and was kept at a closely guarded secret for a long time. Okay, fabric obtained from a silk fiber was very costly. That is what it is telling. That is we know that the which one the silkworm, right? Silkworm is right. Silkworm was discovered in China and that was kept closely guarded with a secret for a long time. Then the fabric obtained from the silk fiber was a very costly. Then but it was beautiful structure, texture, fascinated everybody, right? Then the fabric which has been obtained from the silk, right? So that was very looking good and it was very much cost. No, silk clothes are very much costly, right? Then attempts are made to make a silk artificial. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having the property similar to that of the silk. Such a fiber was obtained by the chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber was called rayon or artificial silk. Okay, so then the silk was very much costly. Then after that they have started adding some kind of chemicals and all, and they start in the end of which one, 19th century. Then another material, fiber, which is having of which one, same property that of the silk. How the silk will look like, same like that, the rayon clothes also was looking. So that is known as artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from a natural source, that is wood pulp, but it is a man-made fiber. Okay, it is a man-made. Even though we are getting the rayon from which one, wood pulp. Wood pulp is there, wood from that, but it is nothing. It is a man-made. It is not a natural. It is what, a man-made. Okay, it is a obtaining from wood pulp, but it is produced from which one, a man-made. Okay. It is cheaper than the silk and can be woven with like a silk fiber. Like same, it is a very less cost than the silk, right? And it can be what? Same, looks like a silk fiber. It can be also dyed in a wide variety of colors. Rayon is mixed with the cotton to make bed sheets or the mixed wool to make carpets. Like a okay. So this rayon is mixed with the cotton to make the bed sheet or the mixed with the wool to make carpet. This rayon, no, they can be either mixed with the cotton to prepare the bed sheets what we are using, or it can be used with the wool to make the carpets. Okay. Then next one is another type of synthetic fiber. So now we learned about rayon. Rayon is what? It is an artificial silk. So it is obtained from the wood pulp. Wood pulp we are obtaining it, and it is very less cost. And when we are mixing this rayon with the cotton, then it can be used for making the bed sheets and all. When it is used mixed with the which one, wool, it is mainly used for carpets. Carpet you have seen, right? The carpet. Okay. The next synthetic fiber is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. Okay, this is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using any natural raw materials from the plant or the animal. It is prepared by the coal, water and air. So the nylon is how it is prepared, mainly prepared from the coal, water and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. So this which is the first synthetic fiber, that is a nylon. That is nylon fiber was strong, elastic and light. They are very strong. That is a plastic things, no, which we are seeing, no, which will be with the kitchen for containers we will be telling, no? So same like that. That is the nylon. The nylon fiber was strong and it is very it is elastic and it is a strong and it is like a lightweight, and it was lustrous. Lustrous means it has a shiny appearance and easy to wash, so that it become very popular for making the clothes. Okay, we use many articles made from the nylon such as socks, right, rope, tents, toothbrush, car seats, belt, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Okay, so you can see there are many items, many articles or the many substance which we can able to prepare from which one? Nylon. That is which all socks, rope, toothbrush, that's curtains, right? Like screens, no, these are etc. You can see this is the nylon fiber, the carpet which we are using. And again, this is, since it is a very strong, that can make a nylon parachute of the rock for the climbing. You can see here uses of nylon. So since it's very strong, no, so we can able to use for trekking okay, and for the parachute and all we can able to use it. Okay, next let us find out. Okay, a nylon thread is actually stronger than the steel wire. Okay, whether it is very stronger than the steel wire, for that they have given one activity, activity 3.1. Go through this activity and you have to fill the table. Okay, so total just go through this activity and go fill this. If read it, why I'm not explaining means you have to read it, then only you can able to understand what it is telling. Take an iron stand with a clamp is to catch it. Take a cotton thread about 60 centimeter length, tie to the clamp and hang it freely from the shown in the figure. See like how it is clamp, it's shown. Okay, then at the free end suspended a pan so that the weight can be placed in it. Add a weight one by one till the thread breaks. Okay, note down the total weight required to break the thread. This weight indicate the strength of the fiber. Repeat the same activity using a thread of wool, polyester, silk, rayon, so that you can able to know who is having more strength. Cotton, wool, polyester or nylon. Okay, take a thread of these and keep one, tie a pan and just think first you tie with one thread, again next see the weight of it, again at which time this is getting break. Okay, this thread is getting break, until that repeat this so that you can able to identify that. Okay, so who is having a more strength. So please go through this. Tomorrow you will be seeing about polyester and acrylic. Okay, today's is activity, read it and perform it and fill this table and submit. Okay, thank you students.